pictures of you at ASU?
Yep.
I'm wondering if we had any classes together, like if I saw your face then, like if it would harken something from then. I just had a closing with a friend from high school, so.
Oh, really?
She contacted me, like not putting together. It was the same as the duplex chick. I saw her coming, but there can't be more than one. And I responded, "Were you a cheerleader?" She said, "Yes. How did you know that?"
Got 9,000 photos. So
there's
of
you?
Them in here. No, just.
All right, crew, we'll get started a minute early. Some time back in your day too, but thanks so much for coming. I've been with you guys, or I've shared with you guys through email. Command, popping back out today. Command made some changes recently. So with those changes coming up, how many of you guys have used DocuSign in the past? Have you used DocuSign through Command? Have you liked using DocuSign? Do you mainly use it through Command?
No, I don't use it through Command.
Okay. So for our KW accounts, all of you guys get free access to DocuSign, or in the past, you were able to get access to DocuSign through KW Command. With that said, DocuSign is going away on July 14th. So we'll no longer have integration with DocuSign through Command or having the free memberships through your partnership with Command. And what they recently changed is now we have Transact. So when you go onto the MLS and you look at TransactionDesk, I'm sure some of you guys have seen when you create a new file, it says, do you want to create a Transact file with the new version or use the classic version with TransactionDesk? What I'm going to be teaching you guys today, and this won't necessarily be workshoppy. I want to show you guys everything and how to do it, so you'll have the recording after. But I want to show you guys that Transact is essentially the same thing as TransactionDesk. And through Command, it's going to make it a lot easier for you to keep track of what paperwork has been sent for your clients and keeping everything in one file. So the main differences between TransactionDesk and Transact. Transact was built more for the client experience and keeping everything in a client folder, where TransactionDesk is for the transactional files and what they have there. Does that make sense? Kind of following along? Okay.
Can I ask a really stupid question?
Yeah.
Is whatever we use is what shows up on the MLS for us?
TransactionDesk and MLS, like Authentisign and all that.
Yeah, but Transact, I mean, I'm maybe not tracking, but that's okay.
Yeah, I can show you. So
Girl will get it eventually.
And here's my question.
Yeah.
I'll answer yours. I feel like I only use Authentisign through the
Yeah.
MLS,
Yeah.
not DocuSign.
Yeah.
We still have Authentisign through the MLS.
Yep. So Authentisign is paired with Transact. So it's all the same thing, like TransactionDesk and Authentisign, like they're the same essentially, or they use the same platform. So when you go through the MLS and you send out your paperwork, Transact is the exact same thing as TransactionDesk. It just has a different interface.
You said.
Surprisingly, we have a few agents that have been using DocuSign for files in the past. So we don't have a ton of them, maybe 5 or 6 agents have used DocuSign, where they've set up all their files and their templates through DocuSign, which we previously used in Command, but now we use Transact, or that's what the new system has. Does that answer your guys' question?
Still be available.
It will. So if you want to stick with TransactionDesk after today, you certainly can. Yep. I totally get it. I was on the same board, but after learning Transact, I think it'll be useful for you moving forward.
What's the advantage of doing it this way versus on the MLS?
So using it through Transact, when you create an opportunity, all of the information that you input into that opportunity will auto-populate onto your MLS documents, all of your Transact stuff. So instead of putting it on the MLS and going through TransactionDesk, once you put it in an opportunity, it's going to carry all of that over through one system.
Where it wasn't doing that before.
Exactly. You had to go to both websites. You had to upload documents on both websites. Now it's all in one spot.
Jumping ahead.
And that's what we'll go over today. So
They went to ASU.
for starters, if you're looking to set up Transact, the first thing that we're going to do in the top right here, if you click on your name and you go to your settings, we have to pair Transact and your MLS info to Command.
I'm so sorry to pause you for a second. For those of us on Teams,
Yes.
what are we doing this under? Are we doing this under the team one?
You're gonna put in your own You can do it under your personal one. I would do it under your personal one. Are you guys doing all of your files together as a team?
Yes.
Okay.
All of our transactions go under the team name and then they're separated by agent.
Okay. So when you do it that way, you can set it up. You have to connect Lone Wolf to your personal account anyway.
Okay.
And then when you migrate over to the team one, you can still have
I
that
can still have it.
integration and everything there too. So here you'll see your applications. When you go to settings, you'll see your connected apps. There should be one for Lone Wolf.
What if
Log
there
in.
isn't?
Oh, there is, go down.
Oh, okay.
Yep. If you scroll down, you should see Lone Wolf in there.
We go to settings.
Yep. One thing to note is when I first started off, I didn't know what my transaction desk or Transact login was, right? So you go through the MLS, you get access to transaction desk. It doesn't require you to log in. You just get access to it. So in order to find your login information, what you're going to do is open up the MLS. So we can move this taskbar.
So just like on mine, it says, you know, I see you, it says go to Transact. Now yours says connected, mine says not connected. Is that
To
what?
connect it. Yep, you're going to connect it. So there should be a button.
Oh, say go.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. In order to find, once you go on there, it should pull up a screen where it wants you to log in. In order to find what your email is for your transaction desk account, you're going to go to the MLS. You're going to go to transaction desk once you get here. And once you load into transaction desk, if you click on your name in the top right on your little icon, you can go to settings. And we're going to look at your preferences.
You can log in first.
Yep, you can log into your MLS.
To do. Well, no, it wanted me to go to Lone Wolf and create an account.
So you'll sign in using your MLS login. And this is what we're doing. We're finding what your login is through the MLS to connect that to command.
Okay, so I got to go back.
Question?
Slow down.
Yeah. If you guys want to do it as we're going through, we can certainly do that too.
When you said log in, I went to connect.
So if you want to do it as we're going along, log on to the MLS and open up your MLS. Once you're in there, go to transaction desk.
MLS.
Correct. And let me know once you guys have gotten to the screen or you've gotten to transaction desk.
I got a KW, I'm trying to get into command, and they sent me the code, and I put it in, copy and paste it, and it says wrong.
That one, maybe you might have sent it twice. I would look in your email again and see if it sent you another code for your command. But
Circle in the drain here.
has a good number of you guys gotten to transaction desk? Okay. Once you're there, click on your name in the top right or your icon in the top right. And then you're going to do preferences. Once you click settings. And in user information here, you'll see your email address. We're going to use that email when you're connecting your Transact account and command. Is everybody following?
Don't
I gotta get into command yet.
don't use your AOL account, use your other account.
We don't have an AOL account. Okay,
Okay, preference.
transaction desk.
Yep.
It doesn't look like your screen.
When you get to transaction desk, if you click on your, are you in transaction desk?
Now you gotta go up and click on the little balloon, the white screen.
What we're going to do for this, guys,
that you mentioned there.
just pay attention to the steps that we have. If you need to go back and watch it, everybody's going to have different speeds. I don't want to slow down the class. So we're going to move forward and you can rewatch the Zoom afterwards.
Now
Okay.
go to-
So once we get to the screen, you're going to go to user information, copy this email. And when you go to command and you connect your Lone Wolf account, that email address in your preferences is the one that you're going to connect for your account. So you'll pull that up. It's going to ask you for a verification code. It'll send you an email verification code, and that will pair your Transact or your Lone Wolf to KW command. So if it asks for a password, you'll have to reset it if you don't know your password. Yep, if you don't know your password. But we need to pair these two things so you get access to your MLS forms and being able to send them. I'm sorry?
I'm in settings.
1 second.
You're going too fast for me.
Yeah. So you're just copying your email here. That's the email that you're using for your account. So you don't need to update it. You just need to use that email when you get into KW command. When you log into KW command, go to Transact.
Lone Wolf password.
You can try that one. If it doesn't work, the best route is going to be to reset your password. Like I didn't know mine, so I reset it. So then moving forward, I know what that password is because the MLS automatically creates that account for you. Yep. Correct. So did it connect for you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. So now that you're connected and you're in Lone Wolf, you should see a little status bar here that says connected, current status. Did it connect for you, Christina?
So I just caught up. I'm in both.
Okay.
So Lone Wolf, the email address, do I have to sign up?
Nope. So you'll just log in using that email address. So type in the email address from your transaction desk.
Sure.
So you'll need to reset your password through there. You can do forgot password. All right. So once we're connected, again, guys, I'm just going to move through everything. I'll have everything recorded. If we need help after, we can take 5 or 10 minutes and I can help you set it up. But for the sake of time, I do want to continue to move forward just to show you what you can do once everything is connected. All right. So from your home page, again, with Transact, everything is powered through your opportunities within KW command. So what we'd start doing, say I've got a new file, I've got a new listing that I'm going to do. You can go to your opportunities here, create a new opportunity, and then we'll do a listing. So we'll fill out all of our info. One thing to note with Transact, if you're using it in your opportunities, start labeling all of your contacts their legal name. So if you have a client, don't use a nickname. Use their legal name because this information's going to auto-populate on the forms in Transact moving forward. So if I've got a client, I'll use Anna as an example today. I'll put Anna in there. That's my seller of the property we're going to do an example of. Again, for your opportunities, with opportunities, name them the property address dash listing so Abby can find it easily, so Leah can find it easily, so Allison can. So we're going to put in a property address. Your opportunity phase, that would be wherever you're in that process. I'm going to say, hey, we're active and we're doing showings. If you have any tags, you can add those there as well. And down here, this is where you could type in the address. I'm going to show you guys, you don't have to add it here because we're going to pull the tax info and upload that in Transact where it'll pull everything in for you. So you don't need to add it here. You can leave this information blank. One thing I would add would be the property type. So I'm going to say we're doing a residential resale for today. As you scroll down, you can add in the estimated list price if you already know that. I'm going to say $350,000. Your commission rate, be sure to add that in as well. The rest of this, you can leave blank. So we're going to do create. Just like any opportunity, it's going to pull up this screen where it gives you your opportunity details. Now, one thing to note is this information here on the left. Make sure your seller's name is correct. Again, with that legal name, you want to make sure you have that in there. If there's a co-seller, You could add in another seller with the checkbox up top, add their name in as well. And all of the information right here, their email address as well, is going to auto-populate and transact. As we scroll down, we've got financial information, so our list price, add in your contract date that your contract was signed. So for today's example, I'll say last Tuesday was our starting of the contract date. And then if you want to add in an estimated close date, if you know that, you could add that too. This is the only information you need to update for your details page. So we can collapse that panel. And we're going to move on to documents. Once you move on to documents, you're going to see this button here on the right that says Sync with Transact. When you click on that, mine's connected, it'll push through. It's going to pull up this screen here that's going to ask me whether or not I want to use my Northstar MLS account or my Transact Command Edition account. What you want to utilize if you want to use these functions with uploading your documents directly to Command is the Command Edition account. So we're going to do Transact Command Edition. And now this is your home page for this opportunity. This is essentially the transactional file that you made in TransactionDesk, but this is your room for all of your documents on this deal. So everything here, we've got a couple that automatically load in from our office, but as in a listing example, we have a listing template where it'll upload all of the documents for you guys as an office. And to add those, at the top right up here, you're going to see 3 buttons. If you click on that, you can do apply a template, select our KW Edina buyer templates are in there, our listing templates, our offer templates, and if it's a referral agreement, we have that included as well. So for listings, I could press listing template. All of these documents that you might see in an opportunity are automatically there for you. So you can upload them directly to Command if you were to get them signed. And all you have to do is press apply. So now when I come into this file for paperwork, I can see all of these documents if I wanted to update them, send them out for signings, or add any information to them. Following along so far? Doing okay?
How are we then going to send them for signings on this?
I'll get to that in just a minute.
Okay.
So we've got our documents uploaded, and now what you're going to want to do is look on this left-hand side, and we're going to want to import all of the data from the MLS. So if I click on import data, you have 2 different
Hey Siri, call 651-374-1994.
Calling 651-374-1994.
Alrighty, sorry about that, group. So you've got 2 options. You've got Northstar listing data or Realist. If you select Northstar listing data, that's going to use a previous MLS number. So you can use the previous listing if you want to upload all of your data from that. What I recommend is using Realist, and that's just using the tax ID number. So if you used Realist, it's going to upload the legal description, the school zone or the school zone that it's in, all of that information. And all you have to do is put in the county. So I'll do, this one would be Dakota. We'll look for Dakota County. Did I pass it? There it is, Dakota MN. Oh, little laggy. And then I'm going to go to the MLS for that listing, and I'm just going to copy the PID. We'll copy that, go back to Transact, import. No, do not remove listing contacts. We'll leave that because it's all of our stuff that we've already included in that opportunity in Command. So we'll leave that there. So now when I come over here on the left, I can look at parties. It'll show myself as the listing agent. I already set Anna up as the seller in KW Command for that listing. So her information is auto-populated and our brokerage has auto-populated. So we're good to go there. If you click in a property, you can see now that it has our year built, It has our tax ID, school district, legal description. If you have a withheld number already, you can add that MLS number to this listing, or you could do the list price as well. So if you have this information, I would fill this out and save it too.
Rob, if we had used the first option, I'm just trying to remember this, and you got the old listing, that also then puts that other realtor information in there.
Exactly.
Messes you up.
Right. So you can do it that way.
Better to do this, so then once you get your number, your
The PID.
listing number
Yep.
from whoever, Leah or whoever,
Yep.
then we put that in and then everything's correct. We don't need to change anything.
Exactly. So you can use the option of the MLS number. It'll upload the previous MLS photo as well. So it'll have a photo in here. But again, it's going to have that previous listing agent, the buyer's agent, or whatever information from the MLS, and you're going to have to delete it out. So that's why I say just use the PID number, the tax number, put that in there, and then you don't have to delete any names out of the parties involved on the transaction. So we've got all of that there. You can include what the property includes or excludes, and then we're going to do save. Over here on the left, offer would be used if you're working with a buyer client, right? So if you're working with a buyer, they submitted an offer on a property and say they didn't win that offer, you can delete that offer out of here and it'll reset all of your paperwork. So for a listing, you're not going to use that offer function in here where you'd put in purchase price, deposit amount, all of your details of your offer. So for a listing, you wouldn't, but buyers, you could add that in there. As we look over here into paperwork, let's see when we look in command. Oh, this mouse is just lagging on me. If you look in command under listed, what are our 3 ones that we have required? Our agency relationships, KW waivers, disclosures, and acceptances, and then our listing contract. So I'm going to show you guys how you would send that out to clients, how you'd be able to edit it and make it easy for you and upload it directly in a command. When we look here, all we're going to do is select agency, we would select our listing contract, and then we would select disclosures, waivers, and acceptances. From this screen, all you have to do is select editor. So editor is where you're going to update the details and information on your listing contract, purchase price or anything you want to add on there, your commission, all of those things. Sign would be if it's already prepped, ready to go, and now you're sending it out for signatures. Or if you just wanted to email these blank documents, you would use the email function. You can download them to your computer, or printing, obviously, or print them off to whatever printer you have. If we're editing them, select editor. And then from here, this is your forms and documents screen. So previously with TransactionDesk, you would click into each one, you would edit it, click back out, click into another one, edit it. If I selected the 3 documents I just did, agency, our listing contract, and then our KW disclosures, waivers, and acceptances, they're all right here. So I can edit them all at once, which makes it much easier than the previous way. So if there was another document too, I'm like, you know what? I forgot to add in the affiliated business arrangement disclosure. I could look at grab from transaction down here, click on this one, and then I can add this one to this transaction too. So you should be able to add that up there. So now I'll have all 4 of those documents ready to go and ready to start working on editing them. Following along? Making sense? Okay. So before we get started in editing, click parties in the top right. You can see again, Anna's our seller. I am the listing agent. We have our listing brokerage. All of our parties look great. Listing info. We want to make sure that all of this is added so it auto-populates for you. So our street address, city, our listing date, that could be something you add on there too. I could say, you know what, we're listing today. Our listing price. The listing commission and buyer side commission will not auto-populate because it's measured in dollars and not percentages. Other states, it might be a flat rate that they're doing or whatever else. So just because you update the listing commission, that's not going to auto-populate. You'll still need to update it. Listing expiration date, you want to add that. Obviously, that's on our listing contract. So input that there. I'm going to say this one is expiring on September 1st, and then any other additional info here. So as I scroll down, agency relationships, it's just signatures on that one. Disclosures, waivers, and acceptances. As you look here, I'll show you how to add in our initial boxes. So we'll have that. Yep.
You could like map them. Does it actually map them out, or do you have to do it one by one like you currently have to?
So with our KW documents, it doesn't matter if it was TransactionDesk or on this one, we don't get mapping for that. Mapping only works for MLS documents. So with that being said, I can show you guys today how to set up a template. So once you set it up one time, you never have to do it again, and it'll auto map for you for any time you add that document to a file. So on this one, we've got our broker admin fee, $4.99. You want to make sure you update that. Again, since this is a KW one, it's not going to autofill info. I'm going to say NA, we're not doing a buyer broker commission. Now, on our listing contract, you can see, however, because we added in all that information on the right under listing info, all of this gets added in here. Our contract start date, our price, all of that info is there for you. Legal description, it's all available. As you go through, you can just click the boxes, select what applies and what does not for those signatures as you're sending them out, and then just review the information that you have on here. Your commission percentage, you want to add that. Retainer fees if you have those. And then go down the line, make sure all of these are ready to be sent out for signatures. So we're going to get to the signature page on the next page. Any questions on the editor? Does the editor make sense? Does it seem pretty user-friendly or pretty much what you were doing before? Yes. Yeah.
Is it still, if I want to get out of this, come back, do I do the back button instead of closing out?
I would save it first and then do back. Save it and then do back. Yep. So once you save it, it'll keep those documents updated for you. So we've got that offer info. That would be for buyers. Clauses, I know this is one that we've gotten a lot of questions on. Matt is meeting with a few agents to come up with escalation clauses or other things like that you guys will have readily available to you. As a brokerage, we'll add them in for you guys. So then when you go to this clauses page, you'll have access to them. With that said, if you want to create your own clauses or you already have some that you utilize, all you're going to do on this screen is select create a new clause, name your clause, write in the yep.
If you had them in TransactionDesk already, they'll still be there.
So they're not going to go from TransactionDesk in here. You would just need to copy them and add them on there. Yep. So you'll create personal ones for Transact. So once you create them, you can save them and then they're just personally saved in your account. We'll have brokerage ones here in the next few months for you. So you've got clauses. And then tools, if you're striking through anything, like if you had an arbitration disclosure that you were adding and you're declining arbitration, you wanted to have that already, you could add in your highlights, slash through lines, text box, things like that. So that is your editor tool. With that being said, once all of these documents are ready to go, you're going to just do prepare signing in the top right. And I'm going to save this and go back in because I know it can be buggy sometimes. I think I sat in there too long for that to work. All right, and then we're going to do sign. You'll see this here, create new signing. You shouldn't need to go back out. I think mine timed out. Your signing name, again, when you send out signings to your clients, make sure you update that signing name because the email that they get is that signing name. That's going to be the title of that email. So I'd say Ana Herrera listing documents. This return folder here, that's where it's going to go in KW command, what file it's going to pull from when you're uploading your documents. So if you're in under contract versus closed or just listed, if I said under contract, or actually these ones would be our listed folder, that's where we want it to go. So looking in KW command, we've got listed. we've got under contract documents, and we've got closed. So if I'm sending out agency KW disclosures in our listing contract, the return folder I want that to go to is listed. So we'll do create. That should pull up our signing. And now this is just like TransactionDesk was. It's the exact same. So we're going to add our participants here. You can do add from transaction. I'm going to say on as the seller. I'm the listing agent. We've got that there. We're going to click on our documents. We've got that. Or actually on signer, you can do map signers here. That's that map feature that you were talking about. Listing agent, seller's agent, assign signature blocks. And now we'll go through just like we used to, go to our tools. If on assigning there, we would go in and start adding in those boxes where the signatures are required. Scrolling down.
Unless it's a KW.
It should map them unless it's a KW one. Now, like with the exclusive contract to sell, what I would recommend doing with this one. So we've got our listing contract here. When you get to page 2, you see that there aren't any boxes in here. So the first time around, I would go through and set up our check boxes and then create a layout that anytime I have a listing contract, it'll auto map those boxes for me.
Back in templates.
Correct. So what we would do, if I said, you know what, I want a checkbox here for them to have an option. Obviously, it takes time to set it up the first time because you've got to go through and do it all. But we'd add our checkboxes, add those in here. Make sure they're not required, so they have a choice there. And now if I said, okay, every time I come in here, I want this listing contract to look the exact same way. Yep.
Make sure they're not required. And then
Oh, great question. So if you click on the checkbox, this little toggle here, if it has a red box around it and that red star, it's a required checkbox, or you can make it unrequired where they have an option to do that. So initials are the exact same way. So like with initials, you can make it required, unrequired by just clicking on that box and deciding if you want it to be required or not.
Did you check both of the boxes? Did you check both of those boxes when they're just going through and not looking?
So if the client's going through, as long as it's assigned to the seller, like I have Anna's name right here, on there, she'll have the option to select either one. Oh, okay. Yep. So that, I don't think that there's a way where you could say, you know, don't click both. They have the option to do one or the other.
To do the radio choice on the tools.
Which one?
The radio choice.
Good to know. That's not even something that I knew. So if you do radio choice, it'll say you get one or the other. And then you just spread them out. Good to know. There you go. Thanks. Yep. Me neither. Yeah, I've never used it before. So with that, if you do radio choice, then you would have that option there. Yep. So you can do it that way. And then with that being said, say we did multiple radio choices here, or we're doing option 1 or option 2. And I want this laid out every time. What I would do is do create new layout. You have layout options right here. And I would do create one. So it's going to ask you based on the signature boxes that you placed. It'll show you each document that you have. And if I said for every listing contract, I want it to be laid out just like this, I would select create a new layout for this listing contract. And now I go out, if I go back in here, layout options, I should be able to do apply layouts. And that option is going to show up in here under my listing contracts. So it'll automatically add those signature boxes, the initials where they need to be, and how you want them set up. Following makes sense? Any questions on that? Yes, no? Okay. So as you guys used to, go through, fill out all your signatures, and then you can just send it off to your clients just like you used to with TransactionDesk. Once these documents are sent, I'm going to send them out. We'll get those signatures there. Once they're signed, they're going to return back in KW command. And now when I come here, you'll see attach files from, and it'll say Lone Wolf Transact working folder. That's the one we decided earlier, the return folder it's going to go to. They'll show up and listed, and then you're going to have an option to select those and add them directly here because they've been signed through Transact.
They don't auto-populate once they're signed.
Once they're signed, they will. So I sent it to myself, but obviously I haven't signed it. They'll show up here available for you to grab and just automatically upload directly in a KW command. So, question, does it make sense? Seems simple enough. I know we moved through the early part pretty quick. So if you guys want, we have time. Would you like me to swing by? I can help you guys at least get Transact set up on your computer, and then you guys can watch this later.
Lost me back there.
Yeah. I can help you set that up now. I can go around the room. If you want to pull up your MLS, pull up command, pull up TransactionDesk, and then we can get it set up on your laptops so you guys can move forward on it.
But it's not, it would take a minute
Yeah.
because I keep saying I have the wrong password.
I can swing by and help you with that too.
And then when I went back in, it's just circling.
Maybe it takes some.
I can't get the email to come through on my email.
I'll pop by to each of you guys and help you set it up.
So current transactions that you have going right now, if we sync them with Transact when you already have forms in here, is this going to mess anything up?
So it's not going to mess anything up. It's going to make a Transact room for it, where it will be a fresh room if you wanted to utilize that.
Okay.
But your transaction desk or wherever else you're using it, it's not going to ruin that one.
Okay.
So it's not going to mess up your previous transactions.
So yeah, I'm okay to just hit sync with Transact,
Yep.
and it'll be fine in command. It's not going to screw up anything in its opportunity.
Nope. Yep. So you should be good. All right. Let me swing around and.
Did I understand you correctly that the client have a file too?
Nope. So this is just your client file. So they're not going to have access to Transact and all of that.
Documents.
Nope.
They do get a copy.
Of the documents and forms? Yeah, so they get access to the forms as they always have, but they're not going to get access to Transact.
I think what I need to do is talk to my TC, because we're both supposed to be on one or the other.
Okay.
I mean, if I'm on transaction desk.
So your TC, if you guys are utilizing a TC in your business, make sure they're logging in with your login. The reason being, Transact, it's your MLS forms through there. There's going to be a big red watermark. They're not able to edit documents because they're not licensed agents. So if they're going through your Transact, they need to go into your account because it's tied to your MLS number for your transactions. So
On the same page. You're in
Correct.
transaction desk, we're in transact. one or
Correct.
the other. Right.
exactly.
I'll be talking to him then about that.
Yep. So you want to take a look at yours and. All right. So what we need to do is grab your preferences here. We're going to take your user information. We need to copy fabland46@gmail. Now that we have that, we need to pull up your command. Log in. We grab that security code. That. This in here. What's your code? 350.
69596.
Log in with that. So now we need to go to your settings and we're going to pair these two accounts. So you have Lone Wolf connected. So we're going to do connect account.
It's like if you're creating,
Enter here, we're gonna type in that email address.
I mean, it's like we're not normally, you know it, obviously. So.
Now you just need to reset your password. So we're gonna do forgot. You're gonna get an email to Fabeland26, and then if you want to reset
So
your email
instead, we have to go.
or your password, that's what we'll use to log in.
Yeah.
So if you want to work on that, I'll keep floating around. So if I choose stick to transaction desk. Totally fine.
Like I said, it would.
Yep. All right, Kari, let's see yours. Yeah. So. Here's what we're gonna do.
who you are. So.
You go to your settings here. We need to, oh, so you are connected.
Yeah, and then after that, that was,
Gotcha. So now that you have that.
I just made somebody had a.
Okay. So you could just do.
I
go-
did that and then I ended up at this and I filled it out.
That it's confusing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, maybe try to transaction desk or no.
Oh, I added the paperwork. So that's all I needed to do? I did it
Yeah.
already?
You already did
How
it.
did, but you had all these little things over here.
Or,
Yeah.
for like
To fill
the,
in the stuff, like, and there's not all the paperwork. There's
Oh.
like not a listing agreement. There's not a.
so you would do a apply template at the top, right?
Yeah.
Remember.
Select our listing template. If
Okay.
you want all of our paperwork,
Do I have, I'm gonna have to connect every time?
and then all of your documents are now
You
into.
should just, okay, so now opportunity
Just have single family or do you have?
We don't have a multifamily one, but if there are certain documents that you want us to create a template.
Listing.
There we go. Okay, so now you would create.
That's a great note to have. We can add that in there.
Yeah, seller's disclosure alternatives, we gotta have that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can create a template super easy. Just log into Abby's account.
I gotta create my own.
Yeah.
Would be true of anyone who's listed.
Yeah. So once you have that, then it's set up and it's ready to go.
Okay.
So if you wanted to start editing those docs and stuff.
And it's gonna go from there. Oh.
Select that editor.
Okay.
And then once you're within the editor, this is how you can update your information regarding that property. So
I know what I'm gonna.
on the left, listing,
Okay, got it,
and then it auto populates on there.
got it.
So it's pretty much the same as that transaction desk. Now we're just preparing it for signing. So we were ready to do that. I'm not gonna send it through on the screen. You would name that signing name and then just make sure you
So I have them.
based on like
I
opportunities in command where you want it to go.
purchase. Now they're gonna-
And then from there, it'll send those
Oh, yeah.
documents when
So
they're
if I just.
To that
to that folder
Got it.
for you to then upload
Okay.
easily into
All
command.
right, got it.
Yep.
Aha, right there. So then if I.
Oh, so this is your password for Lone Wolf. Yep. Did you already change it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should get an email to your email with that Lone Wolf password. Alrighty, Ann. You're having some troubles too? Oh, looks like, okay, DocuSign.
In Northeast, there's gonna be a Northeast house for sale.
Yep.
That's the property.
The email.
That showed in. Okay, so there. If you, yeah, I would just put
Okay.
that password.
How bad does a property have to be
I
to
would check. the
submit an
personal
artist
email, too,
rendering?
if you haven't done it.
Maybe there's trees and stuff.
You know, did they get that as a closing gift when they bought it?
It could go to some different accounts.
Oh, that's good. Like, I think that'd be really great. I know, it's nice because we're like, we understand if we're. Yeah. It's funny because, the house that I just sold, it, no, bought. And just listen to I said, oh.
Yep, so they're the same thing, like TransactionDesk and Transact. They use the same conditions. I'm gonna find where.
You know, because, yeah, I mean, there was a.
This one for you, okay.
Well, it did, and then I changed the password and I went back in to log in and it said no password.
Yeah, I can't get.
Oh, okay. I think there's a.
The contract date, and it's kind of,
Yeah, that's really it. And it auto populates everything.
just don't, you know, and I said, oh, did I, because he said, I told you, but I needed, otherwise I would have done it. I was, oh, you know. Very good.
For free one. Yeah, I guess.
Shame.
How, but anyway, he goes,
Interestingly enough, what I
actually, he was very, very good, because I haven't.
the link and.
This is just easy.
My husband, he like didn't. Letting you know, but. Oh, I changed. And maybe that I'll reset it again and now I can't get stuff. It's not gonna help me to sit here too.
So, even though you're so, try that. See if that works for us.
It just happened.
All right, Donna, I think I might have figured it out here.
You know.
Try yours.
Mark, I got it once. I'm doing my Catherine, right? Reset. It showed it, right?
I would do.
Showed up.
Oh, I did?
It did.
Okay. Yep, I'll do Ian Catherine then. Yep.
So I got one
Okay.
and I reset it.
Was the thing.
Perfect.
And then when I logged in, it said invalid. So I thought I'll do it again, and now I'm not getting the.
Anyway, oh, this opportunity is created today. Oh, I guess it is. I mean, I can say that.
Yeah, I don't think it did.
That doesn't matter.
No.
Can you input?
Happening.
Oh, so here, but that, oh, really? So right away I would do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Go ahead. And that one you just tried doesn't work in here, correct?
Right away, see.
Does it work for you now?
So, oh, but all of these are.
Yeah, so that's just, when they're like required.
Oh, yes, now I wonder, oh, it's okay because. Is that, so my son's, his house, it's just him. Her. Now this is three, so anyway, going here. And then the loan transact. And then once you sync them.
It is, I did all this, it is marked J at
Now, when I go into this, then later when I'm ready to, I just have to look up that opportunity. Yeah.
Let's try the one you just created. And then type in a new one and maybe see if there's issue there.
Yeah, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay.
Add documents, like if more documents, like you need it.
Oh, add paperwork?
Yeah.
Okay, so. This, but I don't have any of the new, like what would be a new thing.
Yeah, like those I think are a little random.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so how do I find?
And
Oh,
find
this is-
more, yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so here maybe the listing.
Yeah, and then you could probably look up like, either the Dino ones, or you could do all libraries, and then I'm guessing you could just.
Oh, but didn't he have the template?
You know,
And it said listing template. Okay.
Let me look it up and see.
I'm gonna wait. We'll let the man tell us.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
Let's just hear you. Like and more error. Your password there. Perfect. Right. Yeah. Verification code is that B.
I was like, no, like we're just starting this business. I think we need to take it a little bit slower. Now we're finally like, okay, together, guys, this to ourselves. We're kind of getting. Yeah, just, you don't need to make it so big, you know?
Yeah.
It's just. My oldest son. He had a house.
This is where we need to be. So I think I'm just gonna check this way. No,
But boy, again.
having your direct number. 5. It should be start with 5.
I tried your way, but the one I changed it to says it's invalid, so
I think I got a solution for it, that's gonna work. That is.
Your word. Remember, I'm putting in something different, so I.
should I change it here? So you forgot password here?
Nope, you can leave that. We're gonna do a different option for us.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, let's just go. Is it
Because they got married in January 1st.
Well, what do you remember?
Oh, yeah. It's on the matrix.
You guys can have a walk. So I kind of had to convince him, because my husband was like, I have to invite all of them. I said, trust me, I'll work on that. And so it worked out. Because I said, we really want our friends and really invite our friends. Yeah.
Now you're good to go. So
Okay.
we're gonna do that. I'm gonna start, I think that's gotta be our best option.
Yeah, sure.
And now when you go through here, because your MLS number is connected, go through and test and see if you can send out paperwork and then that should fix it. They got fixed it, guys. They got fixed it. Got aroused. Oh, are you in?
Yeah, I'm in.
But,
Go.
But I have a question because I'm in TransactionDesk and I'm not in Transact. So, let's say I have this
That looks like you're in Transact. You're connected.
right here, it says transaction.
Those are just the files you created in TransactionDesk versus Transact.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, so like them, they have agency and then she's coming next to the listing contract.
Yep.
I can work from here.
You can still work through there, yeah.
I can still work. So,
So open
oh,
Transact.
and there I am. Awesome.
We're gonna do a different option here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do connect. And I'm gonna have you create one.
Everybody-
Here, Mark's nerds number. So it still pulls the info.
and
Just gonna sign up. So you can put it in.
And since we always did. So that worked out. It was. You know, we just had.
Three.
Right back. You're ready to go.
And then if you wanna put in a password, then you guys can put use.
Oh. It is. It is. I just thought that was amazing too. And I knew, two of my friends actually.
And then Mark should get a verification right now. Put it out.
Two. So,
So now,
And so it's like, oh, yeah, we don't wanna.
connection's ready, but one last thing that we need to do on this home page is complete our setup so it connects his MLS stuff. So do create setup. There he is, Minnesota. Select our MLS, and then if you want to type in his MLS ID. Continue.
I still get confused.
Great. This all connected. So now we should see connected down here.
Yeah.
And now let's just make sure.
There, that's telling them right there.
When you create that opportunity, or you want to create an example, and just make sure that it allows you to like send it out for signatures.
Okay.
But it should work now that it's paired.
Okay, I'll
So-
play with it. Okay, perfect.
Who else needed help getting in? Christina, did you?
I'm in, I just can't find the templates.
Oh,
If you open it up quick, I can show you. Right up here.
Oh, thank
Like,
you.
Yep. And then click in there and it'll give you your options.
yeah, I got in here, so where are the templates? Cause this came up here.
Yep.
Oh, the 3 dots,
3 dots.
dot, okay.
Yep.
And
Apply
then
to.
Oh, okay, then dot.
Oh, damn.
Apply. This one I haven't done their things yet, but I know this is coming, so.
Yep.
And if not. Okay. Okay, we know where you live.
I got you.
Good, okay, I got this far, so that's good.
Go to transaction, good, right? That
Yep.
doesn't work?
Yep.
Okay.
So now if you've created one, let's just make sure now that we added one.
Probably.
If that works for you. Of course, Rand, no problem. Just gonna do an example.
Here's that. House number 2.
Out of that. Again, if you want to do the templates, you can apply those up there, but what we want to test. Yeah, we're connected.
It's exciting. We just had our 41st.
You're able to do signatures, you're able to do the editing, all of it's available for you.
To know when this goes out for signature, how it comes across.
It's good. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
The same way it would with TransactionDesk.
Oh, it
Like
is.
sign here and then it has, whatever that signing name is.
Doesn't come from Authentisign, it would come from.
I think it's still powered through Authentisign.
Okay,
So
perfect.
like when you pull it up, like if you did this and did sign, it still goes through Authentisign.
Okay,
Like that's what.
got it. All right. So
Transact uses.
one quick question for, because I know you make.
Oh, no, you're totally fine.
So we have a lot of documents, because we work for Builder, right? That are not in one. And I've made templates with them, but it won't let me fill them in. This, like on the MLS. They'll choose each other.
Yeah. Yep.
If you, when you put it in
My
there,
husband is cute.
you gotta edit it. It's not gonna have that editor.
It's a new
gonna
way
be
to
a
look at it.
PDF.
I take this
It'd be
with me
uploading, yep.
everywhere. My Keller Williams folder. Oh, my God.
I love that.
Examples.
Oh, yeah.
Examples.
So again, that will be amazing. because
Yeah.
then that's, yeah, okay.
You would do it in that.
You know, with my-
I didn't even know.
I don't. And so these people were saying, do anything at night.
Yep, so that layouts,
Yeah.
apply layout, and then it'll add it for you.
Yeah, everything I've experienced has been.
How are you doing over here? Did you get set up all right?
Yeah, a couple more like in the weeds questions.
You too.
Find stuff
When I'm calling Rob.
to command.
I need help. Sometimes it's that valid.
If you're on the timeline, will that port over to command and have some kind of notification?
It's great.
I've never rather just.
One thing we can check. Like,
Something very
what
different.
you created.
Seriously.
Yeah, well, it's, yeah, an offer that it's gonna be going out once my buyer signs, so I figured might as well do it. Okay, so it'll pop up.
Doing more than I
Just
can.
created the.
So fun.
I need to get more.
Oh, that's a learn too.
There is right now.
Mhm.
That being said, they just started it. so-
Yeah, and then so like with this offer, I included the compensation disclosure. So when I get the signing back, how do I pull that off to be able to send it to the listing agent? I figured, I was hoping.
Being able to
that he'd be
split
able-
them out?
Yeah, was hoping he'd get it done quickly so that I can have
Well,
it ready to go,
technically,
but-
so if you sent this out with your offer and like all of those documents, when they split out and you're able to add them in command, if you add them in there, if you click on that document in command, once it's already, you can download that document, that signed version. So that's probably the best way to describe it. You
Okay.
wouldn't have to go back through here and cycle through.
Well, so I didn't have it automatically upload to command because I figured we'll need the other signatures and things on it.
Yep.
So I didn't.
So it won't auto upload, you'll still need to click each one once they're signed, but
Okay.
that's how I would probably go about grabbing them out there.
Okay, cool.
Anything else you can help me with?
I don't think
And
so.
you got anything? You feeling comfortable with it?
I have to wait for a second because I have to leave.
Okay.
So.
Wait, can I text Brian to see if he can drop me off right now?
Sounds good.
Can I text Brian to see if he can drop
I'm going to drop you off as soon as I can.
me off?
Don't you worry, don't you